black and white. Ooh, the paper is so smooth. Everybody do it here. You know you got to move. Got to up on. Turn the lights out. What's that spell? It's that buzz. Hole from hell. Spraying whitewash, ruining lives. Walking, talking, meet with eyes. Got to shop on. Yeah.
society like that kidnapped me, and I knew all these secrets about it, and somehow they drained all this stuff out of my brain, and I was scared because I thought that I wasn't supposed to know this stuff, but it turned out that really I was one of them, or was gonna be, and that was why I knew all this stuff.
I had a dream I was in a plane crash. I had a dream, I've had several dreams, that I'm flying in planes, different kinds of planes, but I always end up, there's always wires, like electric lines, phone lines, and I'll be flying, and they're always in the way. I've had many dreams like that. Don't know what that one means.
And then they gave me this huge tomato, the size of a watermelon, and it was actually a bit larger than a melon. It was very fat and everything, and I was supposed to do something with it, you know, with this tomato. It was part of like my assignment that they sent me on, you know. So anyway, found myself wandering around with this tomato. You know, there was this urgent mission. I was supposed to, the tomato was part of it, you know. Yeah, I started eating it. I was thinking, wow, you know, they're not going to miss, you know, what if I had a couple slices of tomato? But when I ate it, it made me forget what I was supposed to do.
Bizarre.
Handy agent man, specializing in quicksand, sodomizing tiny bands, trying to get you if you can. He's out to lunch, understand. Got that buzz, bend down now. Pick up the check. Bend down now. Pick up the check. IR clubman owning bar, crack Barbie, brand new car, puffin' puppets, rising star, short staff me my macros are. Oh, got to get it at the gig. Ah, you got to get it at the gig. Blah 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 blah. They wrote a book about it. The truth ain't all been said. Have a pie without a filling. Have a sandwich with no bread. Respect your life, believe it. Good a few and far between. When we talk about the shuffle. Now this is what we mean. Got to get it together. Get it at the gig. beer. Sir Kimmy, would you please pour another beer? If I leave this place right now, I'm gonna hear things that I don't wanna hear. Well, you sweet, sweet thing, why don't you pour another round? I'll say you sweet, sweet thing, why don't you pour another round? I'm not going home, and I don't want to be found. Please have another beer. Hey, Ellie, may I please have another beer? If I leave this place right now, I'm gonna hear things that I don't want to hear. Hey, you sweet, sweet thing, why don't you pour another round? I'm not going home, don't want to be found. Take a sweet, sweet thing, why don't you pour another round? Roxanne, so sad for my poor eyes. My good friend bowed all my money. Money don't look so surprised. I'm okay, my dear. Hey, catch. Been around this place in years. Hey, catch, ain't been around this place in years. Well, you still look so fine. You could bring a man to tears. another beer. If I leave this place right now, I'm gonna hear things I don't want to hear.
Yep. If I can remember all the damn words.
One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Early Monday morning and the sun refused to shine. Thinking about a woman driving that old route of mine. By the time I got to Springville, I'd resume my lone crusade. Rid the world of whiskey, every single drop they made. Christina's mouth was running like a Cattaraugus stream. Neon hypnotized me and I heard some pork rind scream. I don't know how I wound up on the concrete I was on. Who hit John? Let it down on Tuesday, dripping cheap perfume and silk. Her eyes were like tomatoes floating in a bowl of milk. Lifted up her skirt and set my hands down on her legs. Right then I had her head on with a jar of pickled eggs. Perhaps I had offended a fellow that she knew, or some enormous creature had broke out of the zoo. Stools were flying everywhere, World War III was on. Who hit John? Found me wondering how bad I would scar. Never cared for hospital, went out to tip a jar. That's how I wound up drunk with Gramps. Senator Honey said, waist high gal with teeth and a flat top on her head. I hadn't finished laughing when she wandered through the door. Her voice said, what's so funny? And it sounded awful sore. You know how I wound up on the concrete I was on. Who hit John? Thursday I called off of work, had about enough. Poured myself into the college bar where things weren't near as rough. Met a couple sweet young things, they sensed I was in pain. Tossed some pills into my face, give me some cocaine. I slid into the alley, I really had to pee. I felt just like Godzilla strolling off into the sea. I really must have pissed off that fella I pissed on. Who hit John? Sunrise Court on Friday, bail set at 10 grand. Mona come and sprang me and she took me in her van. Say we're going to fetch some lightning. We passed a pickup truck, pulled down into the holler and we started loading up. Willows, roosts, and munching vermin hit us from behind. I never saw it coming, last thing on my mind. When I came to all my money, and all the shine was gone. Who hit John? Saturday I'm sleeping in my favorite easy chair. I'm tapping at my window is a mess of long blonde hair. Seemed the woman who lived next door had stalled out in her ride. We drove to town and past the bar. She said, let's stop inside. Let's say love your neighbor. I think I went too far. We had the plastic statue wearing panties in my car. I was giving her a jump start when her boyfriend came along. Who hit John? Late for church on Sunday, drive my way there. Thinking about Mona Lord, I didn't have a prayer. Reached to throw some money in the little silver plate. That ain't what I came up with, good thing I had it 8. I prayed for my redemption as I scoped the young gal's breasts. I want to go to heaven, but I failed some of the tests. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Yeah. Who hit John? When I was young, I wondered why. Where do we go when we all die? I asked my dad, he told me, son, the dead don't hurt the living ones. Worked so hard, they only gave a shovel dirt into his grave. Demons found me alone. A slave to fulfill the great abyss. Madness, I wondered why. The universe needs human eyes to cry. The sky was dark, south poured, the frozen hail cut like a sword. Diamond bitch, leather slave, but she didn't whine, the virgin saved. Demons found me alone, and I met a pagan girl. Her eyes were round with sin. Time of passion was wrong to do. The fist of bread down at the graveyard lake, and pushed me down into the water. She's summoned up the demon with the ancient human bones. The earthen door had opened. Floor of grass and stone. My body broke here. My spirit fled. I watched from above them. They fed. Spats torn my clothes in the jungle fence. I looked around and saw the place for the first time. All things born here will suckle death until they take their dying breath and leave the demons of their minds up to the stars. Demons behind. was gone 30 long days. Yeah, I was gone a long time. Yeah. When I come back home, my baby told me, still say she's mine. Still say she's mine. She's alright. all my money. Tell me what more can I do? Sure don't bother me none. She don't give it to you. She don't give it to you. She don't give it to you. It's all right. Thank you. Thank you. We're just warming up. We're going to take a real quick break and we'll be right back.